Hey everybody, Motorport59 here. You know, I really like Wheaties. I have been eating Wheaties since I was a kid. I've always liked them. All my friends used to put sugar on theirs and stuff. I've always thought Wheaties tasted awesome just the way they were. I have a couple of recipes. One of them is my chicken cordon bleu. When I make that, I actually crush Wheaties up and coat the chicken in Wheaties, and it tastes really, really good, and I love Wheaties. But you know what? I haven't had Wheaties for a while. You know why? Because LaBron James was on the box, and I despise LaBron James. I wasn't boycotting Wheaties in particular. I just didn't want anything in my home with the likeness of LeBron James on it. I can't stand his whole oppressed act. He is one of the wealthiest athletes in the history of American sports, and he has the gall to talk like he understands what it's like to be oppressed. He doesn't. No one in America, not one person living in America today has any clue what it's like to be oppressed. But anyway, Muhammed Ali is now on the cover of the Rolling Stone. I was never a big fan of Muhammad Ali. He was obviously one of the greatest fighters ever, but I didn't like him, and it didn't have anything to do with his I just didn't like him. I didn't care for him. I loved seeing him get beat up. But when he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease later in life, and it became evident that it was a serious problem for him, I felt for him, really did. I don't remember him saying, calling white people the devil. Of course, I saw the footage of it and the clips of it and all that, but I don't recall that happening. You got to remember that when I was growing up, and when Muhammad Ali was the biggest name, one of the biggest names in sports, we had 12 channels, 11 channels actually, and only 3 network channels. And so you didn't see things, they weren't splattered all over TV like they are today. And I didn't read newspapers much when I was a teenager, and I didn't follow that kind of stuff very closely. But I do remember that when later in life he was asked about making the statement about white people, if he still thought that all white people were devils, he said, "We all have the devil in us." And he is absolutely true. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what religion or race, what gender, what anything. It doesn't matter. We all have a little bit of the devil in us, and some of us a lot more than others. And later in life, he had obviously become a very much a gentler person, and very much more understanding, and I appreciated that. Earlier, when I was thinking about what I wanted to say in this video, I got to thinking about people who are oppressed. And as I said, no one in America is oppressed. No one in America understands that. Something else that people in America don't understand is poverty. Americans don't have a clue what real poverty is. You go to South America, you go to Mexico, Central America, go to Africa, go almost anywhere else in the world other than Western Europe, and you will see what poverty truly is. And still, there are still countries around today where people truly are oppressed. Many of the Islamic countries, those people are oppressed. Any country who is run by the clergy is going to be oppressed, because if you don't agree with them, chances are very good that you could end up in jail or dead just because of your religious beliefs. The other day, my wife bought me some Nike socks, and she doesn't pay much attention to what I'm doing when it comes to stuff like that. But I told her, you already bought these, so I'll wear them. They're nice socks. They'll work great playing golf. But I told her, I know you don't know how I feel about this, but don't buy me anything else from Nike, because they support Colin Kaepernick and a lot of other liberal causes that I do not agree with, so I don't buy Nike stuff. It's not a boycott. It's not cancel culture. I just choose not to do business with them. And but that's what she said. I thought you weren't for cancel culture. And that's what I told her. This isn't cancel culture. I'm not affecting anyone by my decision. I probably only bought a couple of Nike products in my entire life anyway. But I told her, this isn't cancel culture. I'm not going after anyone. I'm not making videos or writing blogs about their CEO or any of their employees, or even Colin Kaepernick. If they want to have him be their spokesman, if that's what they want, that's fine with me. If they want to pay him to hate America, that's okay with me. That's their business. They can run it however they want. I just don't have to do business with them. And it's the same way with Wheaties. I love Wheaties, like I said. I have no problem with General Mills. I have no problem with Wheaties. But I just have a problem with LaBron James. He isn't going to know that I didn't buy a box of Wheaties. It's not going to affect him. And I'm not out writing blogs or doing videos about him. He has every right to voice his opinion. He has every right to disagree with me, just as I have the right to disagree with him. I just don't have to have his likeness in my home, and I don't have to watch the NBA, which I don't watch anyway. I've never in my entire life watched a basketball game because I really don't like basketball. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up about Wheaties. How do you feel about endorsements for people like LeBron James or Colin Kaepernick? How do you feel about Muhammad Ali? Let me know in the comments below. Shoot me an email, motorpoet59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe, click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see you all later.